Alright guys, I'm going to be doing a guide here on how to not get level 2 ganked by Xin Zhao as the mid laner. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, you need to acknowledge Xin Zhao is in the game. So there he is. He's on the blue side. So Xin Zhao usually starts red buff. So if he's on the red side of the map, like on this side, then you kind of just mirror what I'm saying, and you just turn to the other side. Alright, so Xin Zhao's gonna start red buff. Now if you're playing mid and you have a ward up, pretty useful to ward right around here then, because he is going to level 2 gank you, without a doubt. If you're picking Xin Zhao, you're probably pretty bad, and that's what you're gonna be looking to do, is go for the gank. So warding here is really helpful. But there's also another tactic you can do. You can stand further on this side of the lane, knowing that Xin Zhao starts the red buff, and your jungler is starting this side. This is just in this scenario. You can hug this side of the lane, because if Xin Zhao were to try to, let's say, gank, which his gank path would be going through here, or going through here. Most likely it's going to be going through here. So what you're able to do is you're able to walk up, and then look, your jungler's up here. But even if your jungler's not, if you just walk up, Xin Zhao can't get onto you. Now this changes a lot depending on the enemy champ you're playing against, but in this case, it's a champion with no CC and only a gap closer. So the strategy would have worked. Let's see why it went wrong. Okay, so as we can see, there's pretty much no respect paid by the Yoan so far by seeing his movements and clicks that there's a Xin Zhao in the game. He's hugging this side of the lane right now, but I think that, I don't know if that's really for a reason or not. As you can see, Xin Zhao just pinged that he's going to come. And as you can see, I've pinged danger here. I should have done it earlier, so that's my bad. But I pinged danger here that there is going to be a Xin Zhao gank, and he still has a good escape path. He could just walk up from here, or even really just walk to the turret if he starts walking right now. He can't leave this wave as it is. I mean he could, but I mean he's not going to. He can't like sit under turret with the wave like this, but that's not the point. The point is like Xin Zhao's not gonna wait there for that long. So if you just take away his gank opportunity, such as like really hugging this side after you hit the caster, like walk straight up right after, you're gonna be able to live because Trinimir has no CC. Let's see what happens. So he ends up getting ganked right here by the Xin Zhao. So Xin Zhao just showed, and it looks like his reaction here is to walk straight to turret, but then he realizes that his line is cut off by the way Xin is walking. Good line by him, and it looks like this just he's gonna have to burn his flash here. But then if you look at it again, if he just walks this way, yeah, he's actually okay. He just walks in a straight line up here, he's good. Because Xin Zhao would have to flash on him. So then at best you're getting the Xin Zhao flash for your flash, which is a fine trade because then you're at least getting something out of getting ganked. But he walks this way, and he still could kind of get out by just walking up. Xin Zhao will have to flash on him. And then he walks back into the turret there. So it's just an awful line to take, and he burns his flash. And yeah, so that's pretty much what happens if you don't follow like the simple static rules set in the game when you're playing versus Xin Zhao. This kind of stuff happens. And he kind of played it the worst way that he could have, but that's how you guys can not get ganked by Xin Zhao if you're playing mid lane, level 2 at least. Thanks for watching.